Today on my channel, we are setting up for the month of July my Carpe Diem Ballerina Pink personal planner. So let's do this with free printables. That's the best, free. Stay tuned, friends. Hi, planner friends. I'm One Crafty Dolo, and welcome to my channel. This is one of my favorite videos to make every month. It's switching from one month to another in my Carpe Diem personal planner. So we are switching from June in my black and white houndstooth check or buffalo plaid, whatever you want to call it, into my my personal ballerina pink. Okay, I went through a few iterations this month with this one in terms of how I was going to set it up. And basically what I want to do this time is I was using this mostly for writing, tracking my writing, submitting articles. I want to use this more for writing, but also for daily life and other things. So in the next iteration, it's going to be a bit bulked up. So let's begin, shall we? I want to show you what I find. It took me forever to decide what to do. And I went back through. Carpe Diem has a lot of free monthly printables. And I was going to use the July printables. I printed them, I cut them and so forth. And then I don't know why, I just wasn't feeling it for some reason. Not to be unpatriotic, I just wasn't. So I went back in and found some of these, which I believe may be a combination of May and June. Maybe. I've got a bunch of different ones that I cut out here. This is just a little card I love and I want to use at some point here. So yeah, I found some of these and cut, and then I cut this. So this and this go. I found that, and then this. So what I'm going to do is I have some cardstock here in different colors, very pastel, very light. So I don't like these the way they are. I like to bulk them up a bit. So what I'm going to do is like measure and cut them. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. Thank you for spending your time with me. You're welcome to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. So I think we're going to have to get to cutting, friends. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of my way here, and I'm going to move the ballerina pink out of my way. And I've got to decide which of these I'm going to use in this planner. As I said, I believe these are May and June printables. So yeah, I definitely want to use this one because I love my butterflies. And I like this one too. I think I'm going to wait on this, so I'll put that aside. This is really cute too. I love this, and I have these three, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I definitely want to use these. So I'm thinking about gluing them back to back versus on cardstock. And like I said, these I want to bulk up a little bit. This way, if I want to journal on the back of them, I can. If not, you know, no harm, no foul, as it were. So for this one, what I do, now, if you're new to my channel, if you're not, I'm sorry I repeat myself, but I have some visual challenges. So my straight lines aren't always so straight, and that's okay. You know what? Part of the reason I didn't start this sooner was because I was intimidated by that fact. I was like, oh, well, my site, blah, blah. No, you know what? Guess what? Do it. Just do it. I'm having fun with this channel, and whatever you're dealing with, just, you know, if it's something you want to do, just do it. So I'm going to actually cut this straight across. Let me make sure I try to get it straight. Alrighty. So we got that. And yeah, and do I want to have my large scissors here? I'm going to try to do it this way so it's a little straighter. But I always use a yellow pencil, well, mostly, not on the yellow paper obviously, but that's what I use when I'm cutting. or measuring or outlining. So let's see here. And even if this is off a little bit, we can trim it. Yeah, it's slightly off, but that's okay. I think what I'm gonna do, let's see here, is make another one of these. So I'm just gonna put that there. And again, I'd rather have the back a little larger and then have to trim it rather than it's too small and yeah, you get the idea. Alrighty, whoops, let's try this again. I think I've been using this cutter for quite a while now. So here's two, let's see here. This one's an odd shape, so I'm gonna hold that one aside. And I definitely wanna use this one too. So let's see here. Yep, I think I have this runner. These aren't my favorites. This is a brand new one. Let me test it. Yeah, it's okay. I do use them from time to time. I pick them up when they're really inexpensive. Generally, I actually use glue sticks, but these work too. In my opinion, the glue sticks are a little better, but okay, let's get that on there, and I'll have to do a little bit of trimming. But it just, you know, you go from this to that, and I like that. I like having some strength to it. I don't usually journal on the cards in the side pocket, but why not? I can. So I guess what I'm saying about this too is this isn't about, I'm going to take a sip of tea because, you know, I love my tea. This is less about me. It's not that I don't celebrate July 4th or patriotism. I certainly am and do. I don't know, I just felt like where I live in the northern Rocky Mountains, it has been such a cold summer. I mean, this morning, a few mornings now, we've had the heat on, if you can imagine. So I kind of wanted this kind of vibe. It feels more like a summer kind of thing. Okay, so I think we definitely want to do this one. Maybe one of these. What I can do also with these is in my weekly layouts, if I put some cardstock on the back, I can use them as my own journaling cards, which is, I love a good journaling card. Makes me very happy. I think for this one, we are going to use the pink. So let's just do this. Okay, oops. Part of with the visual issues is that I have to go slower than I'd like to try to make it work. So yeah, let's cut, oops, let's cut this. And you know what, let me see something real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this straight across as well. Now that I have that line there, this doesn't seem so straight. Let's play with that a little. There we go. Sometimes the end just does, I miss the end. Okay. This definitely, I don't know. I love my faith planner and I love working in that every single week. But this is one of my things, one of the things I look forward to every month. Perfect. Just because I love setting up a new setup, and I don't know about you, but I can't believe it's July. Like, it's crazy to me. Normally I film these far in advance. This one I did not, because I literally couldn't decide what to do, which is, I know, ridiculous, but I gotta bring this up a little. I didn't have it quite right. Okay, let's try this again. All right, gotta focus here. Alrighty, good. Not quite. That's the weird thing. You have a problem with one spot and sometimes just the whole thing, you have to keep redoing it. There you go. Okay, and I'm just gonna clip this extra off the bottom. And again, it's going in a pocket. I can see a little bit of the yellow here. So I want to clip that a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, now I've got this one. I've got these three, and I'd like to do something with this. You know what? I'm gonna try. Just gonna hold it and see if I can do it really quickly this way, hopefully. Alrighty. One other thing, it's not quite straight as you can see. So one other thing in terms of crafting, you know, you don't need tons and tons of, equipment, as it were. I don't right now. I don't have a Cricut or a Silhouette. I'd like one eventually. But, you know, if you just, scissors, adhesives, some basic stuff, and you're good to go. And I think, you know, I don't buy as many sticker books. I just don't. I don't buy as, I've destashed a lot. I'm trying to use things like these printables or whatever else. Okay, so I think these look good. I think we're ready to go here. And as I said, I kind of want to bulk this up a bit. And what do I mean, excuse me, by that? I think, let's see, let's put this one here. We could put this one here. I love my butterflies though, so I think we could put that there. Yeah, there we go. Cute, right? And again, this, you know, cost effective to say the least. So now, what do I want to add in here, and how do I want to do it, and so forth. So, first off, let's dig into this one. I loved this layout. So let's go to the back first. This is starting to get a little lower. I have my card that I switch every time from the Cecilia Bow exhibit that I attended years ago. It was lovely, and I just keep this to remember my friend, and yeah. And then let's put this, again, next time I use this for shopping, I may have to use a different pad. In fact, I think I got one out if I needed it, but this is still okay. Let's put this back here. Okay. Now, I did last month, I repunched this so this can go in here. This is my reading journal, my book tracker. I am using it. I love it. I am on Goodreads, but I like having this. Now, I want to show you, before I put that in, the budget section. I have some old tabs, and I have some new tabs from Sandoodle's Desk. She's on Etsy. I'm going to link her below. She's wonderful. I got some top tabs this time, and these are my other ones. So I'm going to play with those a little bit, and these. The other thing that I like to do is, let's see, you know what? I'm just going to take all this out. Let's just do that and go from there, shall we? Okay. Let's put that over there. A good journaling card. I always put extra months in my planners. So this is my little journal for writing. I'm writing things down and so forth for articles that I write. So I want to put that in here too. I may use some of the tabs though for differentiation here. So for example, this one has work, journal, and write. And I could put it in there, or I could even do this, which is what I think I'm going to do. Okay, so I have a little tab there. I have some budget stuff, which I'm going to deal with. So this was June, so I do save my old inserts. I put this up here, and I'm going to put June aside. And what I've got here are these monthly, and then I have some weekly inserts. So we have July. Okay, let's try this again. I have July, the monthly, and I have to put in some weeklies. Okay, which I do have here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so I have here, this is from last month. I don't need that. I'm going to put this in, and that's 1 week. 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can put the weeklies in. And then I'm doing all this. Okay, so I have an August. Yeah, I have the August monthly. Perfect. Wow. I mean, really, it's going to be September before we know it, which is hard to imagine. And here's September's monthly. Alrighty, now, good, good. I think what I'd like to do here with this July is add in some of these. I have the now, the later, and etc. Again, Sandoodle's desk. She's wonderful. And what I'd like to do, kind of put this, I could put it there, or I could put, you know what, I'm going to put it in the middle of the month. And that'll be fine. Perfect. And I may move it depending how I'm using it, or I can just use this extra little tab she gave me and put that in here. Okay. And actually, I have it upside down. Yay. Alrighty, good. Now, the other thing that I'd like to do here is I have different pages. Let me play here. Let me move some stuff around. Hold on a moment, folks. Okay, so I have some daily pages here. I dug through my layer and I found some daily pages. I also found these trackers, which I want to start habit tracking a little more in here. And then I found a bunch of stuff. I found some dot grid, some notes, some graph, some more graph, some blank, some lined. So I think what I'm gonna do here is create other sections in here. So at the end of the month, I think I'm going to add in some daily pages. Not a lot. I don't use them every day. About 2 weeks worth, say. I think that'll be good to put in here. But I need a divider. So I'm going to, even though it says I could use later, I could use work. You know what? I may use the work one, because that's more of a work thing, is a daily sheet. Now, I want to add in trackers, and I thought they would be good under etc., right? So we'll put, I know this is kind of hodgepodgey, but what I thought I could do is I could use these, some of these monthly trackers, along with creating my own habit trackers. I was going to either use graph or dot grid. I have so much dot grid. I think I'll add some of these. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I grabbed the right amount, 8. So those will be my trackers. Now, I need to add in something in here, some kind of, yeah. Okay, so I've got that. I think the etc. is good for that. Then, I'm not done, but wait, there's more. I want to, did I add in? No, I didn't yet. Okay, let me find it. Hold on a second, friends. Okay, so I'm going to take August and September. I'm going to put them before that and put these later in here. Okay, there is a method to the madness, folks. Let's see what else I want to do here with this. Do I want to add in the budgeting, or do I want to take a break from that? I might wait on that a little bit. I use it, then I don't use it. So right now we have July, which is the now. And then I'll have the weekly sheets for July. Then I have some work, which is the daily sheets, which I can use intermittently, right? And then we have the later, which is August and September monthlies. And the etc. is the tracking. Then I have my writing journal here. And I have my book tracker there. All right, we are getting somewhere now, and I'm excited. Now, for the front of this, let me pull these out. I was going to try to attach these and use these kind of in the front. Right, there's one missing. There we go. So I think what I would like to do is to use these two together, right? And I'm going to use these two together. So I think I'm going to pause, glue these because this is getting so long. So hang on a minute. Okay, so I did use my glue stick and they weren't complete. This one was really larger than the currently page, but that's okay. And so yeah, we got this. Alrighty. Next, I want to add some holes into this. I always end up with a ton of these little scraps when I'm doing this. And I just use this basic simple hole puncher, right? Let's try to straighten this out a little bit. Okay. And yeah, let's get her done. And realize something. If the hole isn't perfect, you can redo it. It's not the end of the world, right? So I'll get these done. I'm happy. It's that time of the year where planner peeps, we kind of look at, you know, okay, half a year's gone, what's working, what isn't working for me, and that's when, as I said, I decided to bulk this up and use this a lot more. Okay, so here we go. Really good. Not perfect, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think I want to use this in the front, the Hello Summer. Even though it's already been summer, I still like it. I need to add a dashboard. I think we're gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna use there yet. So I think we're gonna wait on that part. But this, or I could use that, I don't know. I really like this a lot. And what I wanted to do is put this one right here with the currently loving and so forth. I thought that would be really cute. And that goes right in there. Okay. I need something there. I'm gonna have to come back to that. In the meantime, we have, let's see here. I do have, if you hear the jingle of the bell, that's my little cute cat running around. I have some of my doilies here, and I'm really kind of tempted to add one of those in. I'm looking for the other, where did I put it? Ugh. It's here, hold on. Okay, so I have this little one. I'm gonna just put, I don't know if I wanna put one doily or one big doily maybe, or part of a doily. These are kind of large. Some of them, I'm just going to cut this one a little bit. Sometimes I ink them before I put them in, which is also kind of fun. But we're just going to cut it a little bit. There we go. Just adds a little vibrancy, and I'm going to put this down there. And I saved my jam jars and cleaned them out. I have some clips in here. Now, let's see what I've got here. I could use that one. These are from Noni's Custom Creations on Etsy. Gosh, what do I like? I kind of like this one a lot. I haven't used it yet, so I think I'll put that one in there. And you know what? We may keep with the cupcake kind of summery fun theme. There we go. The other thing I thought about adding this month is a planner clip. I haven't used one in quite some time. So I have a few here. These are, I think these are all from like mostly Carpe Diem, or not Carpe Diem, I'm sorry, Cocoa Daisy. And you know what? I think we will go, I haven't used a planner clip in a real hot minute. So maybe this one? Yeah, with some of the green to, and the blues to complement the pinks. Let's see if I can get this on here without too much trouble, and I did. And for right now, I have another vellum somewhere that I need to find. I could put that in, or I could put this in. I think we're gonna go with the hello today. Alrighty, so this, oh, and this little card. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. I like that a lot. So I'm just going to jot that in here kind of as a little reminder for myself. Alrighty, so this is July, which I can't believe, and a lot more in my Carpe Diem personal planner. This is, oops, let's see if I can try this again. Hopefully it works. If not, it doesn't, but I'm not gonna. Alrighty, I know the hardware is gold and this is silver, but I thought that was cute. Isn't that adorable? All right, friends, that's it for today. This is a long one, but now I'm set for July and I'm excited. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful end of June, beginning of July. Let's do this, friends. Thanks again. Bye.